Hi guys! So like a derp again, I shot this whole video with no sound. Awesome me. I'm a pretty kitty. So I wanted to make a video about my anxiety or about anxiety in general because I know a lot of us suffer from it and it's fucking shitty. So let's start. It all started I guess as a kid. I've always had a social anxiety. I've always hated things like public speaking, and not just regular hating public speaking, I mean to the extreme public speaking. And for example, when I think it started third grade, I started getting put into special reading classes because I wasn't letting my teachers know that I could read because I hated reading out loud. And it's not that I couldn't read. I was a really good reader. I read books all the time by myself. And I was reading things like Romeo and Juliet in the 4th or 5th grade because, I just wanted to. And I was good at it. It's just the fact that I couldn't read out loud. I sucked at reading out loud because I would get so nervous and I would start stumbling over my words and stuttering. And I would get so red and so sweaty. And I just really, really sucked at it. So from the 3rd grade all the way up into the 8th grade, my teachers had no clue that I was actually an advanced reading level. I was in this lower, special reading class because, I wasn't letting them know because I absolutely hated reading out loud. I hated talking in front of other people. It would get to the point I would turn so red and I would get so sweaty, and that came to my obsession with hoodies and sweaters and stuff because it was just kind of a comfort to me because I would always have to wear them for one to cover my sweaty pit stains because I would get so nervous. So I just felt like I was more secure and I was more protected inside my hoodie. So that's the start of my anxiety. And it only has gotten worse since I've gotten older. Like every other 15-year-old, I went and I got my learner's license and I was learning to drive and I had no fear of driving whatsoever. Even to the point, to this day, my dad will tell the story of how I turned a minivan up on 2 wheels by trying to make a circle. Yeah. But when I was 16 and I was supposed to go get my license, beforehand I had a friend who got into a fatal car accident, and his death kind of made my mind and my anxiety completely spiral out of control, which resulted in OCD and an eating disorder, which I have recovered from, and I'm still in recovery, and that's something I'm putting in my past. It's in my past no longer. I still have slight OCD sometimes, and I still sometimes tell myself, oh, you shouldn't eat that. You don't need to be eating right now. You don't even have control of your own life. Why? At least have control over your body. But I'm completely getting past that. But I might have dropped the eating disorder and the OCD. Still got some OCD, but I still have my problems with anxiety. Since my friend's car accident, I didn't drive. I didn't drive up until I turned 18 years old, and even then, I was terrified. Absolutely terrified to the point where I got really scared this one time about turning into a parking lot. I had a fear that if I slowed down to turn into a parking lot that somebody was going to rear end me for slowing down. So, granted, I didn't drive. I just got my license this year when I was 23 years old. I'm now 24, and I still have an anxiety about driving. I've gotten better with it. I haven't been driving, of course, since I broke my leg, but I've gotten better and I really want to practice. And the only reason I got my license was for my daughter, because I wanted to be able to drive her back and forth to school because, once again, I have anxiety about putting her on a school bus. So I got my license just for her, and before that, I had no reason. I didn't want to. I walked everywhere. When I lived by myself, I walked to work. I walked to the store. I walked wherever I needed to go unless, someone came and picked me up and gave me a ride. I have really horrible, horrible social anxiety, which kind of, freaking sucks. Because, I hate being in my house all the time. I hate being stuck here. I get complete cabin fever. but when I leave my house, I get really super nervous. Like, I don't even like going to the grocery store when it's really crowded because I hate it. I hate being around other people. I try to avoid aisles that have a lot of people in them. Especially since I've broken my leg. It's gotten so much worse because I'm always getting these constant like looks and stares and dirty looks, and this makes me feel really, really uncomfortable. And I've always had the fear of like big crowds. I just don't like big crowds whatsoever. I guess this also like this is so weird. My anxiety is so odd because from the 3rd grade all the way up until the 7th grade, I was in performing arts, so I always like did these like dance recitals and plays and stuff like that in front of large people. I guess that's why I'm so okay with like, you know, vlogging and camming and doing stuff in front of a camera, because when you're up on stage, you get these bright lights in your face and you can't really see who's out there, so you can pretend it's just you. With all that being said, I'm super duper awkward around people I don't know, which is why I have way more friends online than I do in real life, because it's so much easier for me to type out stuff to people, to be able to text somebody or tweet somebody or email or Facebook or however we communicate. And it's so much easier for me than actually meeting someone in real life. Like, I've met some really awesome girls who are, you know, in my area that I could go hang out with and stuff, but it makes me so nervous, and I apologize if I'm like, yeah, let's hang out, and then I kind of back out of it because I get really nervous and scared, and I don't know how to talk to people. It really fucking sucks. I also get anxiety about phone calls. I hate making a phone call. Good God, fuck phone calls. Which is so weird because I used to love talking on the phone. Before the, I don't want to say the invention of a cell phone because I totally had cell phones before I got one. But before I got a cell phone, before cell phones came into my life, I was on my house phone all the time, like constantly. Like, me and my friends would just sit quietly on the phone and watch TV together, which is something I can't do now because I find the silence incredibly awkward, and then I feel like I have to fill it, and then I just end up going a lot because I laugh and I make jokes when I'm nervous. And I hate if it takes me to call someone, like stupid fucking cable company. If I have to call them and talk to someone, I get so upset. I get so nervous, and that makes me so angry. And then I get up really angry with the person on the other line because I'm getting frustrated and they're getting frustrated, and then I get mad. So I usually put that up for the hubs to do. That and like paying bills over the phone. If it's online, I could totally do that shit. But I could do that shit online any day. But I guess that's my like anxiety story. I know I really didn't explain very much, and I just probably rambled a lot and told you all these weird stories. But that's like my anxiety. Like, tell me your story. Like, leave a comment down below, or if you hate Google Plus as much as I fucking do, you can tweet me your comments and I can reply that way. And I mean, I'll reply. I have Google Plus because like YouTube fucking makes you shotgun wedding with that shit. Like, you have a YouTube channel and then you fucking just got shotgun married to Google Plus apparently. But yeah, so leave a comment down below and tell me your stories. I like hearing everyone else's stories and, you know, feeling like I'm not so alone and I'm not so weird. So tell me your stories and let me know about your life and your anxiety. And kitty. I'll be making a kitty cat vlog update tomorrow for you guys, so look out for that. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. At 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so look forward to that. And just thank you all so much for being so nice to me and making me feel so welcome and loved. And bye! Mwah.